Yo, what's up, YouTube? It is I, Otaku Gamer Lord Drei, back again with another Real Talk Rant and Rave video. And on today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that I'm really excited for, something that really just cements this year being the best year of video games, in my personal opinion, for my preference. Um, and basically, I'm talking about one of the most popular handheld video game series, if not the most popular handheld video game series. And of course, I'm talking Pokemon. Yes, gotta catch them all. So, earlier this year, we actually got a teaser trailer for the new Pokemon games that were going to be titled Sun and Moon. Pokemon Sun and Moon. And I remember thinking to myself, like, wow, like the guys over at Nintendo who work on the Pokemon games, it's good to see them trying different things out rather than sticking with just one thing. Because a new Pokemon game could have just been Pokemon Z, after XY, and they could have just called it a day. But no, they're going for completely new stuff. And from the teaser that we got, it just basically showed like very vague um snippets of areas in the new Pokemon game. They were basically just concept arts. We saw like concept arts for essentially what looks like a Pokemon ambulance or something like that. We saw like basically like a 3D model of a new Pokemon in the game that wasn't rendered. And all of that stuff was very vague in the teaser trailer. We saw the guys who work on the games, the director, he was in the little teaser trailer. And we basically got a send-off that we were going to be getting Pokemon Sun and Moon holidays of 2016. And that was a guarantee. And I was so hyped. But then I got to thinking, like, oh man, I can't stand this wait. Like, I'm going to have to wait a very long time, not only for Pokemon Sun and Moon this year, but also for another trailer. We'll probably get another trailer maybe a week before the game actually comes out. But no, recently a new Pokemon Sun and Moon trailer just dropped, and I couldn't be more happier. Nintendo went right through it. They went right to it. They just went like straight for the goal, and they just showed the new starter Pokemon for the game, as well as the new location and, well, a ton of new stuff that I'm really excited to talk about for the new Sun and Moon trailer. Now, let me just cut straight to the point. So, the new Pokemon Sun and Moon trailer basically showed the three new starters, which are actually really cool in designs. Obviously, the water seal Pokemon is going to be like the hated one of the bunch, but overall pretty strong designs. We got our quintessential fire type, which most people play with in Pokemon games. I'm a bit different. I usually go for like grass types. I did that in X. I went for the grass Pokemon, whoever that was. Not the best choice, but I'm looking at Pokemon XY and I see this fire type and it looks awesome. Like one of the best Pokemon designs I've seen. And it's called Litten, and it's basically a fire kitten. And it has a really cool design. And then the grass type, which sort of eluded me because usually grass types are green, all green. This one was a bit on the, I want to say, kind of like light brown, almost like a cream color. But one giveaway that it was a grass type was the leaves that it had for basically a bow tie. And it's an owl. So we got our grass type. It's a grass flying hybrid type thing, and it's an owl, and it looks pretty good actually. It doesn't hold up to the fire kitten that we're getting in Pokemon Sun and Moon as a starter, but it's a good design nevertheless. And then we come to the black sheep of the crowd. We basically got a water seal for the water starter, and it doesn't look too great, to be honest. It looks kind of funky, looks kind of doofy, but who knows? Maybe his evolved form is super duper sick and awesome, and we haven't seen that yet. But you know, just the fact that Nintendo dropped the new starters in the game, that you can actually see in like the thumbnails of the videos, that's enough for me to just everything I wanted to see, they basically just put out. But then there was more. The new location in Pokemon Sun and Moon is called Alola or something like that, and it's basically based off of Hawaii, which is cool because I like tropical settings. Being someone who's sort of, I sort of grew up as a kid in a tropical setting, so to see that as a tropical setting in Pokemon is really good. But they didn't stop there. I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. The game's graphics and visuals look phenomenal. I mean, ever since they started out X and Y, the game has gotten a facelift. The Pokemon series, and the Pokemon all look great when they're in battle. But you know, now the Pokemon not only look great in battle because of the engine that they have for that, but they look so much better when they're running around in the environments. Like in Pokemon Sun and Moon, the characters themselves look a lot more realistic. They're more realistically portioned off. They have more realistic sizes. They don't look like the chibi pixelated stuff we've come to know in past Pokemon games on handheld. They look realistic, and I like that. That's the one thing that they improved on tremendously in Pokemon, and I very much respect Nintendo for doing that. So the fact that in Sun and Moon, all the characters look a lot more realistic in size is like just phenomenal news for me. But even the environments are pretty much realistically sized too, compared to the characters, which is very, very good. And in addition to that, we also have a return of the character creation mode, which I love making my own trainer, so I'm glad that's back. And also, I'm gonna have to go a little quicker here. Also, we got that was from I believe the Japanese trailer of the game, where it was pretty cool. They showed a Japanese kid basically starting a new life in Hawaii, and Pokemon is bringing this Japanese kid and the residents of Hawaii together. So that's pretty cool. But in that trailer, they showed that there will be a character creation mode, which I'm psyched for. I love making my own characters in video games, so that's great. And I've already mentioned the more realistically sized character models. I've mentioned the more realistically sized environments that look great. I mentioned that the Pokemon, obviously, when they are in battle, they look amazing as well. But I gotta mention the legendaries. Now, the legendaries for Pokemon Sun and Moon look absolutely awesome. We basically got a white lion. That's probably one of the best legendary designs in a long time that I've seen. But in addition to that, we also got, and obviously the white lion is for the Sun version. And in addition to that, we got a legendary bat, which not the best design, honestly, for a legendary. But the fact that it's a fucking legendary bat is enough for me to not mind if I get stuck with Pokemon Moon version, because I have a little brother, and when it comes to Pokemon games, I usually get him the more badass version. Like when X and Y came out, I got him Y, and I got X for myself. I was actually satisfied with X, but for Sun and Moon, I really want the Sun version just for that box art of the fucking kick-ass Sun legendary. But the Moon legendary isn't so bad because I remember that it's a fucking legendary bat Pokemon. Like, come on, a fucking legendary bat? Hell yeah, I'm down. So, anyways, time to wrap this up. Pokemon Sun and Moon trailer was awesome, even though it was pretty much just meant to show off the starters. I love the more realistically sized characters and environments. I love the new location of the region, and I love the new legendaries, and I can't wait for November 18th of 2016 of this year when this game comes out. I'm super duper excited. I cannot wait. Thanks, Nintendo. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.